Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about my Sony ZVE10 to say why it's not my go-to camera when it comes to outdoor photography. The Sony ZVE10 is very good in terms of overall performance, but it has some a little bit of drawbacks when it comes to outdoor photography. The first thing about the Sony ZVE10 is that it has limited weather ceilings. What does that mean for you when you are going outside? It means that it is vulnerable in terms of getting dust, in terms of getting mist. So if you are going outdoors to take pictures, you must be aware of the weather that is outdoors. Maybe when there's a mist, the camera will get damage because of that mist, because it does not have full protection in terms of weather sealing. I'm going to talk about the autofocus of the Sony ZVE10. Maybe you're wondering why I'm talking about the autofocus. I don't want to lie, the Sony ZVE10 has a great autofocus when it comes to other genres of photography, for example portrait and stuff. But when it comes to outdoors, you have to know what subject are we going to take pictures for outdoors. So the Sony ZVE10 lacks autofocus when it comes to fast moving subjects. When you're going outside, you're bringing the Sony ZVE10, you must be aware that on a fast moving subject, whereby maybe you are going to be taking pictures of the wildlife, animals that are moving very fast, you must be aware of that, because the Sony ZVE10, the research says that it lacks the autofocus when it comes to fast moving subject. So you must be aware of these things. But when you're going outdoors, maybe taking pictures of the buildings or still subject, it's okay, it's going to work very fine. But when it comes to fast moving subjects, it lacks the autofocus. One of the other things about this camera, guys, is that it does not have a viewfinder. So you'll find out when you're trying to take pictures outdoor in a setup like this, you can't see clearly properly your exposure and also your focus, if your subject is really in a good focus or not. So you have to rely on the screen. Everything you have to see on the screen. The viewfinder for me is a deal breaker when it comes to outdoor photography, because I am able to see on the viewfinder where is my exposures, where am I focusing, and all of those. I can see it clearly, properly, without any distraction. So if you are taking pictures like this, your eyes are seeing everything outside the screen. So you need to come closer as well, but it does not help anything. But if you have a viewfinder, you are able to close this eye and see on your viewfinder and see where is everything in terms of your settings and stuff. It has a small battery. It uses the old battery for Sony. It's an NP FW50. This battery, when you have this battery only and you are trying to take street photography, or you want to go outside maybe on a mountain and try to take pictures as much as you can, you will tend to find out that at least maximum you have 4 hours shooting pictures with this battery. I'm talking about without doing anything like doing a video or something. If you are trying to take pictures throughout the hours, so you only have for me at least 4 hours of this battery. So when you are outside in the mountain, you need to get maybe another battery. That will be a great solution. Maybe 2 batteries that are spares. You can be able to go outside without carrying anything, without carrying much of the stuff. and get decent pictures and in a longer period of time. At least carry 2 more spare batteries for the Sony ZVE10. Another thing about this camera is that it does not have much of the grip. So as we know that when you are traveling or doing something outside, you need at least a camera that has a stable grip, so that when you're holding it, you are not having any challenges. This Sony ZVE10 has small grip. So as you can see, me, I bought the small rig cage. At least now I'm able to hold the camera very firmly, because now this cage is has a bigger grip, so I'm able to confidently hold this camera. When you don't have this small rig cage, you will find out this Sony ZVE10 is hard to hold taking pictures. So you need to get at least the small rig cage. So to overcome these challenges, you need to rely on something else, not the ZVE10, when it comes to outdoor photography. You need to get something that has a good weather sealing. You need to get something that has great autofocus when it comes to fast moving subject. You have to get something that has a viewfinder, because when you are outdoors, when it's sunny, you won't be able to see clearly in terms of the subject focus and overall framing of the image. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope it helps you, or it gives you at least a bit of information when it comes to the Sony ZVE10 outdoor photography. So thank you so much for watching. If you have any other questions, don't forget to drop the comments below and like the video. See you on my next video here.